gentlemen, welcome to the floor, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles!
guys, here tonight in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. AJ, what a matchup we have before us today. Pensacola Christian College against Bob Jones University. There isn't much of schools in the Panhandle, but there is no school and no matchup like this one.
This is a huge matchup. We're looking forward to the game. It's going to be a great game. Our Eagles, in the last time they went against Bob Jones, at Bob Jones, was a very close game. We came up a little bit short, but we're looking forward to a great game tonight.
I've been getting questions from many people saying, hey, what's your prediction? And honestly, it's just whichever team answers the door when the fans come knocking. Whoever shows up first is going to win. How is that team going to show up?
That's right. You got to come out strong. You got to set the tone from the beginning. I thought our girls did a great job of that this afternoon. Let's see if our men's team can do the same thing.
Let's go ahead and get a camera angle on Liam Gertz, number 50, the big man out of Burleson, Texas. He had 25 and 10 in that last matchup against Toccoa Falls College, and a very impressive victory. 90-70 was the score.
He is a great player, Liam. He had a big game last year against Bob Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Had probably his best game of his collegiate career last year against Bob Jones. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do today. He's a great all-around player. Bob Jones obviously has a great team as well. They've got some great players. It's going to be a close game out.
Kenny Garrick had a big game as well for the Bruins the last time Pensacola faced off against the Bruins as well. He hit the game winner to seal the deal. That victory ended in a 64-63 win for the Bruins.
Kenny Garrick for the Bruins is a player that has just gotten better every year. He's a great defender. He's starting to be able to hit the open jump shot now. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does tonight for the Bruins.
We are excited for the fans at home and the fans that are here that are welcome in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. AJ, this is going to be a big one. The former three-time All-South Region Player of the Year. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go ahead and kick it over to Logan Toothman, our PA announcer. And the next voices you'll hear is Alvin Chapman and AJ Ward.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today's game is between Bob Jones University and your PCC Eagles. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem performed today by the Screaming Eagles Prep Band.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for keeping everything safe outside and safe in here. Keep both teams safe in the court and help us to remember you in all that we say and we do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Bob Jones. Number 2, Elijah Couples. Number 3, Trevor Brunson. Number 4, Hayes Brush. Number 33, Kenny Garrick Jr. And number 50, Camden Gearhart. The Bruins are led by Coach Burton Uwaro. the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. A junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 0, Bradley Koski. A freshman from Woodstock, Virginia, number 4, Paul Stickles. A sophomore from Crawley, West Virginia, number 15, Caden Pack. A junior from Avon, Indiana, number 25, Aaron Wagner. And a sophomore from Boston, Texas, number 50, Liam Kurtz. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell, with assistant coaches Micah Conlon and Mark Getch.
Camden Giard and Liam Gertz, center court for the tip-off. Liam Gertz, we've mentioned, he is an X-factor player. Had 25 and 10 in the previous matchup against Toccoa Falls. 29 points last year against Bob Jones University. What is he going to have to do to possibly get going early in this matchup here, AJ?
Liam is going to find a way to impact the game. Every time you just give him the ball in space and kind of just let him go to work, he's a great player.
Bob Jones University in a 2-3 zone that normally extends 3/4 of the court. 2-foot jumper! And Aaron Wagner, the junior from Avon, Indiana, the transfer from Spurgeon College, gets on the board first.
Great shot there by Aaron Wagner. Was able to puncture the zone, pulled up from the mid-range and knocked it down.
We got a foul on the floor here. That one on Caden Pack. A pushing foul on Hayes Brush. What's your take on that one there, AJ?
Obviously, the Eagles are trying to come out fast and play hard and play really aggressive defense. Just got to be smart there, but keep playing.
Elijah Couples working on his defender. Giard misses the open opportunity. Koski goes to Stickles in his second start of his young career. Koski left all alone in the corner! Bradley Koski! Let's go!
Bradley has shot the ball very well the past 2 games. I expect him to play big tonight for the Eagles and knock down some more threes. Great shot there in the corner.
Hayes Brush will attack, and a traveling violation before the shot attempt. Wow. The Eagles on a 5-0 run to open up the half. Here's Gertz. Picks up his dribble and goes. Ball rotation to Stickles. Koski picks up his dribble and goes to Gertz. Gertz goes corner. And a traveling violation before the shot. Very interesting play call there by the official, but obviously he has the better vantage point than any of us watching here tonight.
Couldn't quite see that from where I'm sitting at the scorer's table here, Al. Didn't look like a travel to me, but maybe didn't establish that pivot foot early.
Oh, that's very important. This is going to be a game of details. Every little second will matter. Brunson will attack and goes to Giard. Great cut to the basket there. Loose ball, and it's going southbound with Pensacola.
Great defense right there by the Eagles, kind of diving on the basketball, trying to spark this thing defensively.
I gotta ask you, AJ, does this game bring back any memories from you, especially the close finish last year in the Nest?
It brings back a lot of memories, Al. It's great to be back in the Nest, watching these 2 great teams go at it. As Caden Pack shoots a 3 and misses, Kenny Garrick with the rebound. Last year was a great game. Like I said on the women's live stream, Al, we got down in that second half, but we fought back as a team, was able to win the game at the buzzer. hopefully our Eagles can do the same thing tonight.
Elijah Couple goes to Garrick. Now Giard down low, guarded by Gertz. Tandem Giard works on Gertz. Giard with the spin move, nowhere to go. Step through is rejected. Second chance opportunity is smoked.
Great defense there by Liam Gertz, staying vertical, forcing a tough shot, was able to grab the rebound as well.
Koski back to Pack. The Eagles using ball fakes and shot fakes to their advantage since the Bruins are in a zone. Loose ball, Couples on the floor. Now 6 seconds to go. Koski will go corner to Stickles. Wide open opportunity, no good, back iron. Hayes Brush now in transition.
Great look there, just was not able to convert.
Brush, a guy that played when you were playing. Garrick left all alone in the corner. Basket no good, but a foul from beyond the perimeter. Kenny Garrick, a guy who was a huge X factor in the game back in Greenville. He had 20 points, 3 of 7 from downtown, and a huge triple to send the Bruins into the victory.
He's a player that's gotten a little bit better every year.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I competed against him when I was a player, Al, all the way from his freshman year to now. He's a senior. He's a great player now. He's a great two-way player, and he's offensively has developed his game throughout the years. Number 4 for the Bruins, Hayes Brush. He's a player who I guarded in the past when I played. He's a great player as well. I'd like to see what Brantley Koski and others can do on him defensively.
Shad Vanderhart will come into the game as well for Camden Gearhart. And Garrick, 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Bruins showing a little bit of a 2-1-2 pressure zone defense, falling back into a 2-3. Let's see how the Eagles can handle that tonight.
Wagner holds his dribble and attacks. Dribble pull up. Really good basket there. A confident take there by Aaron Wagner.
Aaron Wagner is another player who's gotten better just every year. I've played with him as well in the past. He's really developed his game. Great way to get going tonight.
Elijah Couples attacks, gets into the paint, kicks outside to Brush. Brush will go baseline, guarded by Koski. Koski staying vertical. Garrick there as the bailout, no good. But Shad Vanderhart there for the finish.
Great follow there by number 21 on the Bruins. Let's see what the Eagles can do right here in our half-court offense.
Vanderhart, he's a sophomore, had 20 against Southeastern Baptist. Had the steal and the slam as well to put the Eagles up by 1 with 25 seconds at Greenville. The Eagles' first turnover as well. Couples will attack. That ball dribbled off his foot as well. Elijah Couples, a guy you know as well, deadly. The first time you guys faced off together, you guys were both freshmen. He had 34 points in a blowout victory for the Bruins.
I was just fixing to talk about that, Al. The first time that we played him, he was a freshman. I believe he had 5 or 6 threes in the first half. He can really get going. You've got to be there on the catch, but frustrated here at the start. Let's see if he can get going for the Bruins.
Wagner gets his defender in the air. Layup no good. Here's Couples.
Looked like Wagner there was trying to throw the ball off the backboard and get his own rebound. Maybe we can find a little bit smarter of a play, but I like the aggressiveness early.
Tostados Pouncey into the game here for Elijah Couples, as well as Colin Wilkerson into the game now for Caden Pack, since he now has 2 fouls. Wilkerson does a lot of things that doesn't necessarily at this point of his career translate into points, but he's a great off-ball defender. Vanderhart to the basket and the foul! Coming off the bench and providing nearly all the field goals for Bob Jones University, Shad Vanderhart. Great take, beautiful spin to get wide open as well. Shad Vanderhart. And we might be saying his name multiple times here tonight as well. Free throw attempt is up and no good for the Bruins. Actually good, my apologies.
Standing at 6'6", he's a tough player who looks like he can get to the rim and shoot as well. I'm curious to see what he does tonight for the Bruins.
Gertz goes to Stickles. Stickles now to Koski. Koski attacks, scooping layup, no good. Kept alive by Gertz, now in the possession of Brunson.
Number 3 for the Bruins, Trevor Brunson's also a great player. We haven't talked about him yet, but he can get going as well. He is a great player that provides a lot of different things for the Bruins, as Aaron Wagner grabs the defensive rebound and pushes here in transition.
Great pass to Stickles. Stickles arranges his shot, a lot of contact, and a foul. Paul Stickles getting to the basket with ease in transition. That was a great pass, shuffle pass almost, a sidearm pass like he was a pitcher by Wagner. That sends Paul Stickles to the free throw line. Paul Stickles, a guy that gets the defensive responsibility of guarding one of the team's most X-factor offensive players. First free throw off the mark.
Stickles is going to have to do a great job defensively tonight, shutting down some of the Bruins' key offensive players. One thing that's really stood out to me, Al, through the first few minutes of this game is just how physical this game has been so far.
Oh, absolutely.
Guys diving on the ball, going for rebounds. It's going to be a hard-fought game. And the team tonight that fights harder and stays solid and mentally tougher through the game is going to be on a great path to hopefully winning this game.
Pouncey accelerates the ball and finds Brunson. Camden Geart back into the competition. Great anticipation, though, by Wilkerson as Garrick was going baseline. Garrick works on Wilkerson and gets out of control, regains the possession. 2-foot jumper, no good for Kenny Garrick.
That's fantastic defense by Colin Wilkerson, number 1 for the Eagles. Walling up with Kenny Garrick as he was trying to back him down. Great job. I love to see the strength there.
Koski will attack. Koski loses possession off the foot of the Bruins defender.
Brantley Koski is a very good dribble drive player, can get downhill. I'd like to see him shoot the ball like he did against Toccoa Falls and also drive in the paint and find some of the Eagle teammates for shots.
Gertz receives the pass. It is double teamed. Goes to Wagner. Koski, a long take. No good. Wedges between the rim. Pouncey will take over here. Pouncey to Garrick. Brunson coming off a screen. Garrick ignores the screen actually by Geart. Runner, no good. Not a lot of offense for either team as Lucas Hernandez prepares to come into the contest. Koski goes corner. Wilkerson a triple. Good! The junior from Rantoul, Illinois, breaks the drought for both teams in scoring.
Love to see it from Colin Wilkerson. A really great pass by Brantley Koski. Drove to his right, falling out of bounds with one hand, was able to find Colin Wilkerson in the corner. Great shot there.
Like a bee to flowers, Koski drives, attacks a lot of attention, and Shad Vanderhart, oh wow. A very good take. He has all of the field goals so far for the Bruins coming off the bench.
He looks like a very, very tough player, Shad Vanderhart. Standing at 6'6", a sophomore for the Bruins. He looks like a very good player. We've got to step up as the Eagles and do a great job defensively.
Weaving through traffic, another triple try from Wilkerson. That one no good. Wilkerson against Trinity Baptist in that victory. It went 4 of 4 from downtown, a season high of 14 points. Eagles leading by 3. Garrick attacks, stopped in his tracks. Brunson gets a paint touch, dumps it down to Gearhart, and a beautiful adjustment to bring the game within 1.
Nice drive there by Brunson. Found middle, got up in the air, was able to pass that ball down the block for an easy 2.
Koski in the paint, picks up his dribble, goes to Wagner, back to Koski. Koski nearly loses it, and off the foot of Wagner.
One thing the Eagles have to do offensively, Al, is read before they react. I feel like right now we're going a little bit too fast and not really reading the defense. We've got to just settle down a little bit and make the smart play.
A little bit of a change in the guard portion of the Eagles and also the front court. Malachi Herbster and Stephen Fike into the game. I was mentioning earlier to you, I love when those two come in together because they are both very aggressive when it comes to cleaning up the glass.
They are. Stephen Fike is a very strong player, great rebounder. Lucas is a great shooter for us. Off the bench. It's going to be Eagles ball going the other way right here.
Vanderhart nearly had a beautiful take into the paint. Basket no good. Koski goes middle to Hernandez. Wilkerson goes behind his back in the press. Herbster down low. Kiss it to Wilkerson. Not Wilkerson, but Koski picks up his dribble. Hernandez drawing a lot of attention. Inside to Herbster. Herbster gets rejected by Vanderhart. Regains his miss. One more pass to Koski. And a block by Pouncey. And intercepted by Koski as well. Yeah, I mentioned he played Division III football as well for a year before coming to PCC and playing basketball. A toe tap catch by the junior guard. Hernandez goes corner, and that pass snatched away there by Hayes Brush.
You'd like to see the Eagles make just a little bit better passes as they're moving the ball, working that zone. I'd like to see some of the Eagle players jump stop, stride stop, land on 2 feet, play off of 2 feet, make the easy pass.
Brush, it's a great screen. Brush back down, goes to Owens. The free throw extended jumper is pure, and the Bruins' first lead of the matchup. Herbster gets it back to Koski, who brings it up now. Herbster will work inside. Great dump down pass to Koski. One thing about a pressure zone is that when your middle gets neutralized, you're almost on the edge of your feet here.
Great job there by Malachi Herbster, owning that high post area, catching the ball, turning and facing, making the simple read to Brantley Koski. Going to be Eagles ball right here, out of bounds on the Bruins.
Wilkerson and Koski out of the game for Anderson, Titus Anderson, as well as Caden Pack. One interesting fact about Anderson is that Anderson actually played his high school basketball with Shaquille O'Neal's son, Shakir O'Neal, who's playing Division I basketball at Texas A&M. Oh, wow, Texas State, my apologies.
Titus Anderson for the Eagles is a player that has gotten a lot better over the last 2 seasons. A great shooter and also a great hustle player as he catches the ball at the top of the key.
Herbster will hand it off to Lucas Hernandez, who lets it fly just out of the rim. Great rebound attempt there by Pack. But we're heading northbound with the Bruins. Couples, he's scoreless so far. Guarded now by Pack. Half circle move, basket no good, but a foul. That one on Titus Anderson. Anderson coming on the help side for a block, but ends up getting his hand caught in the cookie jar. Very unfortunate turn of events here for Pensacola, sending Elijah Couples to the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws.
Elijah Couples has always been a really good free throw shooter.
I was just about to say that.
I believe for his career he shoots somewhere in the 85 to 90% range from the free throw line. He's definitely a player that you do not want to foul if you're the Eagles.
They transfer from Western Carolina University, a D1 program. He shoots 86% from the charity stripe this year. Those free throws give the Bruins the lead as well. Hernandez goes to Anderson. A screen coming from Herbster, ignored by Pack. Snatch back. Doesn't take the shot, though. Hernandez goes corner to Fike, left all alone. Three-pointer, no good.
Great decision there by Pack when he went behind his back. Came to a jump stop, swung the ball. We had a nice look there in the corner by Stephen Fike. Just did not fall. Liam Gertz checking back into the game here for the Eagles.
He had 13 and 13 rebounds in the 13 category, and a jumper there by Brandon Wilkins to give the Bruins their biggest lead of the game.
Number 11 for the Bruins, Wilkins. He's a solid player. I've seen him play a little bit in the past.
Hernandez with the response! The certified shooter from California lets it fly from downtown. You mentioned yesterday, as he was having some shooting struggles, that he just needs to continue shooting, and he ended up finishing with 12 points, 4 of 7 from downtown. Brushed with the baseline, cut in the throwdown.
One thing about these Bob Jones Bruins, I remember as a player playing against them myself, they move without the basketball extremely well. You have to be ready for the back cuts. Great backdoor cut there by Hayes Brush. Went up for the two-handed slam.
That was Pack who responded with a great finish as well. Couples left all alone after Pack hits the deck. And a deadly triple to push the deficit back to 4.
And you can tell Bob Jones really wants to win this game tonight. They're playing very hard. Probably still have some bad memories from last year when they lost here in the Nest. They're working extremely hard.
Pack.
As Caden Pack misses the mid-range pull-up. Elijah Couples pushing here in transition.
Wilkins already with the triple. Wide open man down low is number 24, Dylan Harris. Now the deficit is 6. This game getting a bit out of hand here as the Bruins going on a bit of a run. Anderson guarded by Couples. Anderson with the 2-foot jumper. The Bruins now on a 5-0 run in the past minute and a half. Couples takes a triple. No good.
Love the decision by Coach Bell getting Brantley Koski to the scorer's table here, getting him back in the game. We need him right now to continue working this half-court offense for the Eagles.
Pack goes to Herbster. Great pass inside to Anderson. That jumper good. After the basket, a full timeout called by Coach Bell. We've been hearing his chants telling his team to move the ball. Not a whole lot of ball movement in that offensive possession. Let's see how they organize things when we come back. Minutes and 32 seconds remaining in this half of basketball. Alvin Chapman alongside A.J. Ward, the 3-time first-team All-South Region selection. A.J., this has been a back-and-forth battle in this matchup tonight.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far. Really curious to see what team right here has momentum going into halftime. We've got about 5 minutes left in this first half as Trevor Brunson catches the ball at the top of the key and drives to his left.
And the heart back to Brunson. Hits his defender in the air, lets it fly, and misses everything. And the crowd will let him have it. Koski with 2 defenders and floats it over to Hernandez. Hernandez nearly loses possession. Back to Hernandez. Triple on the way. Hernandez coming off the bench and providing the minutes we need. He's a shooter, and he is definitely owning that position with authority.
2 for 3 to start the game out from the 3-point line. Love to see him hit some of those shots here early on.
Garrett guarded by Pack. He gets inside and floats it over his defender. No good. A lead here would be beneficial here for Pensacola as they are now on a 5-0 run. Koski drawing a lot of attention. Hernandez back to Koski. Skip pass. Great ball rotation. Now inside to Gertz. Gertz to Pack. Pack tries to slip it inside to Gertz, and I believe he's going to stay here with 7 seconds.
Liam Gertz has not scored in this game so far. I'd like to see him get the ball on either the high post or the short corner against this 2-3 zone, and let's see what he can do. Not only is he a great scorer, he's a great passer. He has great vision. I'd like to see what he can do here in these last 4 minutes.
Now 5 seconds, a long triple from Wagner, back iron, collected by Pensacola. Great hop step there by Pack. Now he's stuck, tries to swing it inside to Gertz, and that's no good. That's Pack's third turnover. He had 8 turnovers the last time we played, Bob Jones. Vanderoff, no good, a traveling violation. I thought he extended his elbow as well on that drive.
Number 4 for the Bruins, Hayes Brush, checking back in the game. Now he just had a great back cut, a two-handed slam. As the Eagles defensively, we got to do a great job on him. He's a great rebounder. Over the course of his career, he's been one of the leading rebounders for the Bruins. We've got to box him out defensively.
It's either been him or Stefan Ugly as they played together. Both of them tremendous rebounders. Outside to Hernandez. Koski, one more pass to Pack. Back to Gertz, who initiated the play, and he misses the easy one.
Got to make that there if you're Liam Gertz. That's great ball movement. Touched pretty much everywhere on the floor. Wish that one would have dropped for the Eagles.
Brunson now with space, loses possession. Koski on the floor for it. Collected by Brunson. Brush goes baseline and finishes high at the rim.
He's playing great to start. Hayes Brush, I believe that's 4 points for the game. Just a dynamic player who can drive, a fifth-year senior, great player for the Bruins.
Getting his sports management master's at Bob Jones University. Pouncey to Brush, back to Pouncey. Pouncey, the finish is good. The Eagles scoreless in the past 2 minutes. And now a 4-0 run here by the Bruins. We've talked about momentum going into the second half. The Bruins definitely having their foot on the acceleration. Another floater, and Gertz unable to convert. Gertz, who had a phenomenal night 2 nights ago, 25 and 10, scoreless in this first half. Eagles still with 5 and manageable. Garrick, great stutter step to the basket, no good. Vanderhart gets the blocking foul. My bad for the mispronunciation of his name. That is Chad Vanderhart, who's actually leading all scorers with 7 points off the bench. He'll get a chance to make more points at the free throw line after his second trip. And if you're Liam Gertz, that has to be frustrating. 2 easy opportunities for baskets missed from point-blank range.
Yeah, if I was Coach Bell right now, I would just tell Liam, get the ball in space or on the block and just go up strong.
Yes.
Go up strong. Liam does have a lot of touch around the basket. He can make the floater. He can make the mid-range jump shot. But just take one dribble and go up strong and use the backboard.
Imagine the difference in this game if Liam Gertz had a half like he had against Toccoa Falls. That is Chad Vanderhart now with 9 points, leading all scorers. Their biggest lead of the game, a 6-0 run by the Bruins. They go inside. That's going to stay here with Pensacola, deflected off the pass from Wagner. Eagles trailing now by 7. A basket would be crucial to redeem the drought. Out to Gertz. Koski, one more to Hernandez. Great ball rotation here by Pensacola. Stickles with the drive and the finish.
Great take there on the baseline by Stickles, number 4 on the Eagles. Was able to rip baseline, get to his right hand and go up. I would like to see the Eagles, let's get the ball into the high post or the short corner there and just keep the ball moving. The Bruins right now are showing a little bit of a pressure zone. That ball has to move and you got to read and react to what the zone's doing.
When the ball moves, the zone moves. Chad! A big boy move inside! And he breaks double digits now with 11 coming off the bench. And honestly, being almost all of the offense right now for the Bruins.
He's by far been the best offensive player for both teams tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Great take there and one going to the free throw line. The Eagles on defense, we've got to be able to see ball and man. We've got to be able to see him and anticipate him diving to the basket, making some of these plays around the rim. You've got to be able to see both and communicate on defense.
Blaze Conlon into the competition for Wagner. pack now with 3 fouls as well. Stickles, Tukoski. Conlon, Tukoski. The Eagles working it around the perimeter. Gertz, an opportunity from long range. Boom! Liam Gertz breaks his drought, and you see him wanting another great opportunity as he communicates on the defensive side. A much-needed basket for Liam Gertz.
And that's got to feel good if you're Liam Gertz, seeing that 3 go in. Let's see if they can kind of stretch that 2-3 zone out a little bit, and now Liam can maybe work on the short corner.
That's a block from Conlon. The Eagles now with numbers. Koski goes to Gertz. Gertz double team. And Pouncey nearly steals it, but Koski gets it back. And Conlon, I believe, steps out of bounds before attacking the basket.
Yeah, Al caught that ball right there on the sideline. Just got to have your feet set there. Got to have your feet set there on the sideline. Timeout called by the Bruins.
That's an unfortunate turn of events, especially how the ball was trading back and forth from both teams. We're going to step aside momentarily as the Eagles trail by 5. .23 seconds remaining in regulation. Bruins now with the possession. Eagles trailing now by 5. The Bruins looking to get their last possession here. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward. Stickles being guarded. Actually guarding Brunson. Couples back to Brunson. And another backdoor, oh my word! The second time that's happened, and Garrick slams it home, and a beautiful defensive stop before going into the half. Oh man, that came out of nowhere. Kenny Garrick rises to the occasion and slams it home to push the lead now to 8. Wow, wow, wow.
That's very hard to guard defensively in basketball. When someone drives at you, it almost looks like you're coming for a dribble handoff, and then right at the last second, you cut back door. You just got to be aware of that if you're the Eagles going into the second half.
The Bruins trademarking their backdoor cut and slamming it home with authority. They lead by 7 rather. Actually, no, they lead by 8 going into the half. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward, and we will step aside.
Hey, Eagles fans, thanks for coming out to today's game against Bob Jones University and our PCC Eagles. Hey, we got an exciting game. Eagles fans, I want to welcome you out. Bob Jones friends, thanks for making the drive down here. We appreciate you guys coming down as well. Hey, so today's game, here's what we got planned. I thought it would be a good idea to have our friends from Bob Jones participate in a little skirmish against some of our very own PCC students. All right, so guys, if you want to come on out, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing indoor soccer. But here's the thing, we're going to be playing them with some knuckleballs. So here are the rules. Our BAU friends are on this side, PCC friends
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Bowling on this side, center court again, bowling on this side. We got a ball in right now, going in. Two minutes on the clock, 2 minutes on the clock. Get the ball back at the center. We got a minute and a half on the clock. Line up back on the volleyball line for a kickoff. Hey, let's put it on the ground. On the ground. Hey, PDU. Time out. 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. Ball is in play. Seconds on the clock. Ball in on BJ's side. Students, thanks for playing. If you don't mind taking your knocker ball back to the side, we're going to get started here in just a second. Hey guys, it's been an exciting night. We look forward to having you back here for our next game. Appreciate you guys' support. Let's go, Eagles!
very crucial time of the game. You've really got to come out and execute early if you're the Eagles. Down by 7 points here going into the second half, Al.
Very crucial as the layup is blown by Aaron Wagner. Great job by Stickles keeping that possession alive. The Eagles get a fresh 20 with Pack on the inbound. Nobody home. Koski somehow keeps it in bounds. Baseball pass to Pack. Pack back to Gertz. Only with 3 points in that game. Koski, his first attempt, no good. Wagner will attack. Wagner, great pass, rotated to Liam Gertz. Gertz with a bit of a switch off here. Goes to Caden Pack. Pack to Stickles. Stickles goes baseline, the runner is good.
Nice ball movement from the Eagles. The Bruins coming out in the second half, still in that kind of 2-3 pressure zone. Good ball movement. The more that ball moves, the more the zone moves, opening up the driving gaps for Stickles to get downhill. Good job.
Couples, rejected!
Should have been out of bounds.
Garrick, the second chance opportunity from long range, no good. Great rebound though by Koski.
Great block by Gertz, went up and met Couples at the rim. Behind the back pass by Brantley Koski to Caden Pack in the corner here.
Koski goes to Pack. Inside to Gertz.
Nice.
Great ball rotation to a wide open Stickles. Stickles tries to send it all the way back to Pack on the opposite corner. That's a turnover. Couples attack no good, but an over the back foul called on Brush. Great.
Fantastic job by Brantley Koski.
I was just about to say that.
Going up, staying vertical, left his feet, jumped off the ground, but kept his hands completely straight up. Great job. Brantley's a very athletic player, can get up very high. Contested that shot for Couples at the rim. I'd like to see someone right now on the Eagles get into the high post area and either go short to high or high to short here against this 2-3 zone.
Here is Wagner, guarded out by Garrick. Koski works on the much taller defender. Scoop layup, no good. That would have been quite a sight to see. Here's Couples in transition. Hayes Brush, one more pass to Garrick, who had the throwdown to conclude the first half. And now we are heading northbound with Pensacola. And a 30-second timeout by the Bruins, the first of the half. We will step aside briefly. The student body getting ecstatic for free pizza. Honestly, I almost debated cheering myself, AJ, to give me a free box of pizza. We mentioned how crucial the first 5 minutes of this half is going to be. And now, Shad Vanderhart back into the competition here for Pensacola. What a half. He had 12 points, 4 of 5 from the field as well. What are the Eagles going to possibly have to do to neutralize his performance?
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen very soon. Number 21 for the Bruins checking back in. He had a great first half, especially finishing around the rim. Very high energy player. He's very strong and physical. We're going to have to do a great job defensively against him, Al.
Pack. Guarded now by Couples. Great job attacking the gap, but as an interception there by Brush, heading the other way, regains his dribble, misses the throwdown. And it's still there by Vanderhart. He's going the other direction. Pack's attempt to advance that one further than he was able to manage. 2 quick turnovers here by both teams. Couples guarded by Stickles. Brush, baseline. Can't redeem himself after the missed throwdown. The Bruins and the Eagles both scoreless coming out of this half.
And the Eagles right here just need to move the ball.
Wagner, a contested try, no good. Gertz the rebound. But a foul on the loose ball. Let me see who that's on.
That foul is on Liam Gertz. That's a questionable call by the officials. Looked like a pretty legal box out to me. Liam was going for the offensive rebound.
That one will remain on Gertz. That is his second. Pack with 3 as well. Nobody in double digits except for number 21, Shad Vanderhart, with 12 points off the bench.
Yeah, he's 4 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Couples loses possession. Great defense by Stickles.
Great defense by Stickles there, forcing the turnover.
Getting the task of guarding arguably one of the better guards in the South region. Stickles back to Koski. Pack will attack to the lane. He goes.
Nice left-handed take there by Pack. Landed on balance, played off of 2 feet. As a coach, you always tell your players to do that. If you can play off of 2 feet, that's a big advantage. Got to the rim and scored. Great take there for 2.
The Eagles on a 4-0 run to open up the half. Vanderhart rejected by Herbster.
That's how you respond right there. Great job by Herbster. Now he's running the floor.
Eagles 3 points away from tying. Great pass inside. Very risky play. Vanderhart on the floor for the loose ball. I see your frustration here, Ward.
Too many turnovers. Got to take care of the basketball.
It is valuable. Both teams have upwards of 10 turnovers, and that is a foul. No basket on the floor. Let me see who it's on. Brantley Koski. Pouncey into the game as well for Kenny Garrick.
11 turnovers for the Eagles. Bob Jones has 9 turnovers on the game. Just got to value possessions right now. Keep working that zone through ball movement, high post, and low post touches.
Garrick actually remains in the competition. Pouncey into relief. Couples. Garrick will attack. Garrick to the basket. No good. The Bruins scoreless. And the baseline official, wow, gives the possession to the Bruins. Gives the Bruins a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Great defense by the Eagles. Vanderhart kicks to Garrick. One more pass to Brunson, back inside to Vanderhart. Spin move to the basket, he goes! Count the basket and the foul for Vanderhart.
He's having a great game. Right there, you just can't get beat baseline. Guarding the post right there, allowed the spin, allowed him to get back to his right hand. Got to take that away right there.
Vanderhart leads all players in scoring, coming off the bench. 14 points, 5 of 7 on the field. I'm not going to lie, when I see Vanderhart play, I can't just not think of you, AJ. You guys have similar play styles, especially your guys' aggressiveness on the low block.
Yeah, Vanderhart has not as much of the shooter, but very dominant inside. Looks like a positionless basketball player.
Yes.
playing a great game here today. I believe he has 14 points in the game. Make that 15.
Another turnover here for Pensacola. Both teams shooting the ball in this quarter roughly not great at all. Both teams missing 3 of their last 4 triple attempts. Garrick will attack the rim and kick corner to Brunson. Brunson loses his defender. Brush with the triple. Boom! Stretches the curtains of the lead. One shy of double digits. We talk about how costly the first 5 minutes of the game is. So far, it's been back and forth, but Pensacola is still trailing by 9. Inside, Gertz left all alone. And that is a timeout there by Coach Bell. Honestly, a smart timeout there to reorganize some things in his huddle.
Great pass there by Pack to the short corner to Liam Gertz. Right now, if you're the Eagles, I think defensively we have to do a little bit better of a job getting a little bit risky, gambling on some of these shot fakes and pump fakes by the Bruins. That last play right there allowed a few middle penetration drives, kick out the brush for a 3. We've got to do a better job defensively, turn that into offense through transition and get back in this game.
Shad Vanderhoff once again having a game among all games. 4 rebounds, 15 points, 5 of 7 from the field.
He's a player that we've got to slow down to finish this second half. He's had a great game today, 15 points. I'd like to see the Eagles step up a little bit defensively and turn some defense into offense, get out and run in transition a little bit. Bob Jones is falling back into a 2-3 zone. If we can push the ball in transition, that would allow them to kind of have to match up and scramble, maybe get some easy opportunities at the rim.
Bob Jones with 22 paint points, 15 of that 22 coming from Vanderhart. Pouncey will accelerate the ball, guarded by Stickles. Vanderhart on the outside, tries to work on Gertz with the dribble move. He'll attack, loses his defender. Gerhardt loses the possession. Stickles ahead of the break. Goes to Gertz. Rotated to Koski. Thought about a three. Keeps his dribble alive somehow. Step through move. Pack. Hop step. Scooping layup. No good. Regained by Stickles. Great pass to Pack. Pack, other side, no good. Second opportunity, no good, but a foul.
Great fight there on that possession by Pack. Getting his own offensive rebound, going up strong and drawing the foul.
Coming to the table here for Pensacola, Good News Akanafoa, also Wilkins and Couples for Bob Jones University will make an appearance as well. Good News Akanafoa with 5 blocks and 6 rebounds in his last appearance for Pensacola Christian College. He's here to relieve Liam Gertz. And a great ovation for Good News Akanafoa. Honestly, probably the tallest guy on our campus.
Good News standing at 6'10", 6'11". He brings a lot of inside presence. I'd like to see what he can do against the zone. You might be able to put the ball into him into the short corner or the high post here. As he goes for the offensive rebound, it's going to stay.
Didn't get a hand on it, but somehow Akanafoa deflects it off of his man. Really interesting that Camden Gerhardt is also 7 foot. Good News, about the same height as him, but has an enormous wingspan. Koski a triple. Boom! Boom, boom, boom!
Big shot by Brantley Koski. It's a 3-point game, 38 Eagles, 41 Bob Jones. Let's see what the Eagles can do here defensively.
The Bruins scoreless in the past 2 minutes of the competition. Wilkins will take a screen. Wilkins will attack on Pack. Camden goes to Kenny Garrick. Garrick will attack. Garrick misses the throwdown.
And that's why Good News is in the game right now, providing some inside presence, protecting the rim as Brantley drives to his left.
Stickles relocates to the corner. Finds Herbster, great pass, back to Stickles. Goes cross court to Koski. Boom, boom, boom! Give me something!
Brantley Koski over the last 2 games shooting the ball extremely well.
Gerhardt, can he respond? No. Koski the rebound. Eagles on a 9-0 run in the past 3 minutes of the game.
And right now, if you're the Eagles, you've made a few shots. However, you've got to be smart. I'd like to see a little bit of a better decision there by Pack. Reading the defense a little bit before getting up that pass. Right now, the fans are getting into it. It's a great atmosphere.
You gotta believe they're getting into it. What a game on our hands. Pack attacks and a traveling violation. Another turnover. That's our 11th of the game. Actually the 12th, keeping the totals down. But when the game is close, every turnover is costly here, Ward.
I believe that's 4 or 5 turnovers for the game for Caden Pack. Just got to take care of the ball better.
Brunson with the shimmy shake on Koski. Stickles guarding Couples.
Great defense.
Great defense by Stickles. Loose ball, and Stickles is the recipient. Very physical between both teams. Couples was shoved, and the officials will discuss things over. We will see what the verdict is. Let's see what the verdict is from the officials. I believe some technical foul free throws will be awarded by somebody. We just don't know who. Ward, what are you thinking is going to be coming after this discussion with the officials?
It may just be a play on. I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, the only thing I saw is just two guys kind of getting on the ball there. Every possession matters right now. Stickles and Couples fighting for the ball. Right now, in my opinion, it's a no call and you just play on.
Couples only with 5 points, 1 of 4 from the field. Stickles doing a great job on some of the best offensive players in our region. Josh Parker was another guy that he held to 2 of 8 from the field from Toccoa Falls.
And that's why he's in the game right now. Number 4 for the Eagles, Stickles is a great on-ball defender, applies a lot of pressure. He's making it very hard right now on Couples, who only has 5 points on the game, 1 for 4 from the field. He's doing a great job defensively. You just have to keep playing. But if you're the Eagles right now, if I'm Coach Bell, I'm telling my team, stay in the game. There's a lot of basketball left. Play smart, play together. Next play.
Let's see what the verdict is from the officials. This call can possibly change the dynamic of this entire game. Very interesting. I mean, it was a hustle play between two players, both honestly going for the ball, but I believe someone got stepped on, maybe, which caused someone to react, and then we see Couples get shoved. Who knows what will be the verdict?
Al, it may just be a technical on both teams.
Yes.
That's also a possibility. But in my opinion, this has been a physical game from the start.
Yes.
You just play on.
Yes.
And hope the refs can keep this game under control.
So both coaches will come and discuss. Let us see the verdict. Actually, we'll step aside for a minute until things get situated. We have Elijah Couples back at the free throw line. He knocks down the first free throw. Just for the fans at home who are wondering what happened, that is a flagrant one assessed to Caden Pack. Pack, I believe, was the one who shoved Couples initially. Couples knocks down both free throws. We mentioned an 86% free throw shooter. And also the Bruins will receive the possession as well.
Right here for the Eagles, a defensive stop would be huge. Couples going to the free throw line is pretty much automatic from the free throw line. Converts on both here. The Eagles really need a stop and a bucket here to get some momentum going.
Gearhart, baseline, goes Couples. Brunson back to Couples. Couples attacks. Brunson goes back to Couples. A two-man game between Brunson and Couples. Stickles playing phenomenal defense on Couples. 4 seconds, Couples a contested try! Oh man, what phenomenal defense from Stickles! Knocks it down. The flagrant and the triple from Brunson stretches the lead to 5. Koski, layup no good. Wilkerson the rebound, back to Koski. Herbster, he'll attack, to the basket he goes.
Malachi Herbster with a great take. Kind of caught the ball out on the right wing. Jab stepped and drove middle. Big shot there on that last possession for the Bruins by Elijah Couples. He is a South Region first team All-Player as well for many years. He's a great player. You got to be there on the catch.
And that is a foul assessed as well. That one on Paul Stickles. Stickles, that is his second. Vanderhart will come back into the game as well. He leads all scores with 15. And a timeout called by Coach Bell. We haven't taken a break for a while. Ward, let's take one right now as both teams discuss. Couples, the inbounder now. Stickles on the defense. 43-46 is the score. The Bruins with the possession and the lead. Brunson guarded by Koski. Couples finds Wilkins. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson, one more pass to Shad Vanderhart. He'll attack. Basket no good. PCC possession. Stickles out to Wilkerson. One more to Koski. Scoop, big layup. Good! Beautiful ball movement!
Great play there by the Eagles. Stickles grabbing the rebound. Threw it ahead to Colin Wilkerson. It was a 2-on-1 break. Found Brantley Koski. Great take there.
The Eagles battling amidst adversity. Great defense by Wilkerson off ball. A basket here can give us the lead. Koski double teamed and a foul called by the sideline official. Garrick to the table here for Pensacola. Eagles trailing by 1. What a defensive help side there by Wilkerson.
Wilkerson is playing a great game right now. Only has 3 points on the game, but he's finding ways to dominate the game in other areas, playing great defense, having his hands high as it's going to stay Eagles basketball. But what I was saying now is Colin Wilkerson providing a spark for the Eagles right now. Some players are spark plug players. They come in the game, they provide a spark for their team, and that's what he's doing right now. Great job by number 1, Colin Wilkerson for the Eagles.
Anderson into the game for Paul Stickles, giving him a breather. Anderson on the top of the key. He'll attack. Floater. Good! Good for Titus Anderson!
And a little smile on his face. Anderson's excited right now. Let's go.
I love this game. I told you at the beginning, this is one of the best matchups in the Panhandle. Brunson will attack on Koski. He'll try to work around the painted area. Basket no good. Vanderhart, the strong rebound, but the rejection!
Denied by Gertz.
Dumped down to Herbster. Wilkerson takes the long 2. No good. Eagles leading by 1, their first lead in a long time. Garrick will attack on Anderson. Brush, corner to Van der Hart. Van der Hart nearly loses his dribble. Brush will take a contested try. Boom! What a shot by Hayes Brush.
Two things that Hayes Brush does very well: rebound and knock down open jump shots. You've got to be able to be there on the catch and fire.
Koski will attack. Anderson steps inside, kicks Koski. 3 on the way, no good. That one way off. Koski shooting 3 of 7 from long range tonight. A basket here could give the Bruins a cushion with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this contest. Every fan on their feet wearing a white jersey. Couples attacks. Couples goes to Garrick. Garrick attacks. Garrick is fouled by Herbster. Very good game, but Ward, a lot of basketball remaining as well. Of course, it's been trading baskets back and forth, but 8 minutes in college basketball in a half is essentially the fourth quarter of a game.
This is a big game right now for this young Eagles team. A very high-pressure game. It's a back-and-forth game. You've got to stay mentally strong. Great base on out-of-bounds play there by the Bruins as Garrett goes backdoor for the layup at the rim.
The Eagles scoreless in the past minute and a half. Now trailing by 4. Wilkerson goes to Anderson. Anderson back to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to Gertz. Gertz goes to Wagner. Wagner tries to shuffle into Wilkerson. He controls it. And a traveling violation by Brantley Koski.
And in my opinion, Al, that is not a travel. The pivot foot was established. That's a questionable call from the officials. Just have to play on and stay solid if you're the Eagles.
Still a lot of basketball. Stickles back to the table here for Pensacola. Couples, step back jumper. Good, and the whistle. Wow. Impressive outing for Elijah Couples. His 2 baskets in his offensive possessions have been contested, tightly guarded jump shots he's been able to convert. Couples now with 12.
That is a move that Couples loves to do from guarding him in the past. He loves driving to his right. If you guard the drive well, he loves going back and pulling that ball back for a mid-range jump shot. Great try there by the Eagles, but honestly just better offense by Couples.
Yes, great defense, but better offense. Elijah Couples, a very mature ball player. Free throw up and good for the 86% free throw shooter. He's been getting his work done at the line and has only have 1 mark towards his free throw attempt total. Wilkerson skips it to Anderson. Goes inside to Gertz. Stickles. Contested try. That's no good. The Eagles scoreless in the past 2 minutes.
Would like to see the Eagles not just settle for jump shots, but really work that zone, get it inside and out, and get a higher percentage shot there.
Gearhart outside to Couples. Couples has had some tough baskets here today. And a loose ball collected by the Eagles. Wagner attacks. Wagner goes corner. Anderson, great shot fake, goes to Stickles. Anderson picks up his dribble, goes to Wagner.
Good offense
Stickles
here.
Thought about a shot but doesn't fire. A better shot here from Gertz. No good. The Eagles scoreless in the past 3 minutes.
A set play right now against the 2-3 zone would be really nice. Get Liam a touch, maybe get Brantley an open shot or a drive to the rim.
A double screen for Couples. Brush will attack, back to Couples. A contested try, no good. Great rebound by Gertz. A basket will be pivotal here for Pensacola. Pack back in the game with 4 fouls. Wilkerson loses it. Brunson will try to reverse slam it and swat it away by Stickles.
Great play there by Stickles. Even though he is in a little bit of foul trouble, I believe has 2 or 3 fouls in the game. Went up clean, stayed vertical, and met Brunson at the rim.
Couples in transition, stops on a dime. Gearhart trailing triple, good! Double digits is the deficit now for the Bruins and the Eagles.
Big shot there by number 50 on the Bruins. Was not expecting that at all. Catching fire from the three-point land. If you're the Eagles right now, you've got to find a higher percentage shot on offense. They desperately need a bucket, and if we could force a few turnovers on defense and run in transition, that would really help us right now, Al.
Hernandez and Pack back to the table for Pensacola. We will step aside briefly. Nearly 3 minutes remaining, actually 5 minutes remaining, but 3 minutes ago the Eagles led 47-46 over the Bruins, but the Eagles scoreless in the past 4 minutes, and the Bruins going on an 11-0 run. Ward, how have the Bruins been so offensively affluent?
Yeah, they're just capitalizing on some things right now. You know, it's a pretty low-scoring game. Both teams defensively have done well. I'd like to see the Eagles take care of the basketball better here for these last 5 minutes and work that zone and try to find a higher percentage shot. Liam Gertz only has 5 points on the game. I'd like to see that you give him the ball either in the high post or the short corner, as we're going to have a push here on Trevor Brunson on the sideline. What I was saying now is I'd like to see the ball go inside a little bit more to either Liam or maybe even a player like Aaron, and we can either score high-low or kick out the shooters on the weak side.
Hernandez and Stickles with Pack, the guard pair, and Wagner and Liam Gertz in the front court for Pensacola. Hernandez goes inside to Gertz. No look pass to Wagner. Great finish as well.
And we just talked about that, Al. I just said I'd like to see the ball go into Liam in the high post. That ball touched Liam in the high post. We were able to go from high to short to Wagner for an easy 2. Great offense there by the Eagles. Great defense by Wagner.
Wagner guarded Gerhardt. Garrett switching crossover, loses possession, and was out of bounds as well. Hayes brushed into the contest as well for Camden Gerhardt. And Pack, the play caller. Now 4 minutes and just under 50 seconds remaining in regulation, AJ. The Eagles now have to climb back from a 8-point deficit. Hernandez picks up his dribble and finds Pack. Koski back to the table. They go inside to Gertz. Gertz trying to find an open Pack.
On that possession right there.
So sorry.
You're good. On that possession right there, the ball went into Liam Gertz. I would have liked to see him look weak side. Wagner was open in the corner. That would have been an easy catch and shoot 3.
They get it to Gertz. Liam Gertz with a long triple try. That one way off. The fans of Bob Jones as a placebo effect of the shot clock.
And right now, Couples bringing the ball down the floor very slowly. You're trying to burn clock right here if you're the Bruins. The Eagles might have to apply some pressure to try to get the ball back on offense.
Couples, they go inside to Vanderhart, who's had a phenomenal game, 15 points, but hasn't had a bucket so far in the late goings of the second half. Brunson will attack just out of the hands of Wagner, but now the Bruins with 2 seconds to fire.
Right here, if you're the Eagles, there's 2 seconds on the shot clock. You just play great individual defense, see both ball and man, and stay straight up. No fouls here, Al.
Couples, the inbounder. Garrick flashes to the ball. Jumper, good! And a timeout right after the shot. Garrick, oh my.
Big
Spreads
shot.
the curtains of the lead to double digits.
Big shot right there by Kenny Garrick. That was great defense. Kenny Garrick's a very athletic player. His jump shot is very high. His release is very high in the air. That was a good contest, just really better offense. Tough one for the Eagles.
Garrick with his first field goal in this half. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside. Just about 4 minutes under in regulation. AJ, we mentioned how the first 5 minutes of the game will tell the story of this game, but it almost seems like the last 3 minutes will tell the narrative of the closing.
Yeah, right now after the Eagles, there's a really fine line between going fast and at the same time working the zone.
Koski, a much-needed basket. That one off the mark. The Eagles unable to find any offense as of recently. Or they shot 11 of 26 in that first half. They are now 9 of 22 in this half. Brush picks up his dribble. Couples left alone. No good. Koski gets the rebound. Collected also by Gertz.
Right now, a quick drive to the basket and a foul or something.
Pack
nice.
Will attack and find Gertz for a much-needed bucket. The Bruins going quickly here. Garrick will swing to Brunson, guarded by Gertz. They go inside to Vanderhart. Vanderhart picks up his dribble. Brunson will let it fly. No good. Vanderhart and Pack going up for the same board. Brought down, though, by Pack. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in regulation. Great move to the basket by Gertz.
Great take by Gertz and almost a steal by Stickles, applying a lot of pressure right now to Couples. If I am the Eagles, I would consider putting some type of full court pressure on the Bruins. They haven't really seen that all game, and try to force a few turnovers here defensively.
Vanderhart will attack. Vanderhart will stop in his tracks. Blocked. Garrick, good! No basket for the shot, though. Let's see what the official says. That is a foul on Aaron Wagner, his second. The Eagles now with one-on-one free throws ticketed to the rest of their game. And this will send Vanderhart to the free throw line for his third trip. He's been perfect so far, and he misses the first one. The Eagles down by 6 with 2 minutes and a second remaining. Vanderhart, he missed his first free throw of the game. One shot to go, another one on the way. 1 of 2 from the line from Shad Vanderhart, leading all scorers with 16.
Right now, defensively, if I'm the Eagles, if Vanderhart has the ball on the block, I would maybe consider sending to and getting the ball out of his hands. He's been pretty dominant all game, Al.
Great suggestion. Hopefully they apply. Jumper no good from Wagner. Couples looking to slow down the time here. A dagger shot can be administered. Hernandez, the sharpshooter, comes into the table as well. Brunson, guarded now by Pat. Hayes brush. Great backdoor cut. Stickles with the steal. The Eagles need a basket here quickly. Stickles goes to Pack. Wagner. Koski One more to Pack. Step back jumper. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Great step back jumper to get the separation he needs for Caden Pack. You know, we're going to stand for the remainder of this game here. Wow, what a shot. Big time shot to bring the Eagles now within 4 with a minute left.
Big shot there by Pack. Had the ball in the corner, a shot fake, a step back in the corner. Very difficult shot. It was all net. Right now it's a 4-point game. If I'm Coach Bell and the Eagles, you've got to find a way to force a turnover or something on defense, get the ball back on offense. Obviously, we've got about a little bit over a minute left in this ball game. Got to go fast and get a high percentage shot and open 3. A dribble drive to the rim. I'd like to see the ball go to maybe Liam and allow him to either score or facilitate the teammates.
AJ, you suggested earlier in the broadcast, especially in this portion of the game, that the Eagles should go to a press to apply a little bit of pressure on the inbound for the Bruins because they're looking to drain as much clock as they possibly can. Do you prefer a zone press or a man-to-man press to apply that certain pressure?
One press is not better than the other. It comes down to which one you're more comfortable with and which one you've worked on more in practice. I'm not saying the Eagles have to get all the way up and put on a 2-2-1 or a full court man press, but just put a little bit of pressure on the ball and maybe 1 or 2 passes away and see if we can force a steal here.
The Eagles down by 4 with a minute and 4 seconds remaining in the game. They do go to a press here. It seems like a man scheme as well. Brush, the inbounder. Actually seems like a zone scheme as well. On the back line, there is Gertz and Wagner. Inbounding now the Brush.
Looks like a 2-2-1 press right here for the Eagles.
The Eagles with 2 fouls to give as well. Picks up his dribble. Brunson finds a man. Brush to Shad Vanderhart. A block, but a foul. Called by the close side official as well. Let's see who the call's on.
And Al, that looked like to me, from what I saw, that was a pretty clean block. I know a few Eagle players went up to meet number 21 for the Bruins at the rim. Almost had a turnover here at half court in the press, wasn't able to do that. Hopefully, if you're the Eagles, these free throws rim out and we can get the ball back on offense with 48 seconds on the clock.
Here's free throws here for Vanderhart. He was 1 of 2 the last appearance to the line. He's been the most dominant player tonight as he knocks on the first one. He has 17 points, 5 of 7 from the field tonight as well, AJ.
And right now, if you're Liam Gertz lined up with Hayes Brush, you have to box out. Hayes is a very good offensive rebounder. You've got to put a body into him.
Another free throw on the way and good for Brush. The Eagles have to score quickly here as they now have just under 45 seconds remaining to get something to happen.
Got to go.
Pack guarded by Brunson. Koski will attack. Koski to Stickles. Jumper on the way. Good!
Stay in it. Stay in the press.
Eagles trailing now by 4. 30 seconds on the regulation clock. About a second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it over. They find Brunson. Brunson is now quickly fouled.
And right there, we had an opportunity to trap on the sideline. However, we didn't deny one pass away. I would have liked to see that skip pass being taken away by the Eagles.
Caden Pack with 2 big buckets. But you want those shots, especially with time expiring quickly in the regulation, early in your possession instead of later.
Right.
First free throw missed. That's huge there for Brunson. Trevor Brunson, the junior guard, is his second trip to the free throw line tonight. Pack now with 10 points. Next free throw attempt, good. Ball is rolled. Pack goes to Gertz. The Eagles have to move quickly here. Koski goes to Pack. Pack already with 5 quick points. Koski fouled hard. Slow to get up. Evidently unintentional there. But that was set up a sideline opportunity play here for Pensacola Christian College.
And that's actually going to work to the Bruins' advantage, Al, because they're only at 6 fouls in the half. the Eagles will not go to the free throw line, and it's going to be a sideline out of bounds play on this right sideline here.
We have a timeout with the Bruins. We're going to stay here as well with the amount of time left. We have 12 seconds on the clock here, AJ. The Eagles at the sideline position. You really want to get a basket as soon as possible. There's no time to waste here.
As Lucas Hernandez checks into the scorer's table, if I'm Coach Bell, I'm potentially drawing up a play for a shooter to get a quick catch-and-shoot three.
Absolutely.
Or something, a slip to the basket, just something that we can get a quick basket and maybe a timeout.
The Eagles led one time in this half, 47-46, and then the Bruins went on an amazing 11-point run. How have the Bruins been offensively affluent in this game?
Well, I think they've done a good job putting the ball inside.
Yes.
Chad Vanderhart has dominated this game from the inside. He hasn't necessarily had as good a second half as he did the first half, but he has played very well. Elijah Couples has hit some big shots here in the second half, and they've done a good job the past few possessions handling our press.
Yes.
Finding the ball, getting the ball to the middle, looking opposite, advancing the ball across half court. They've converted from the free throw line also, Al. That's helped them a lot in this game.
Vanderhart with 19 points. It's actually 18 points with 6 rebounds. He had 20 points the other night in their defeat against Southeastern Baptist. They lost that matchup 80-61. Hernandez, the inbounder. Pack. Got to get a shot up quickly here. Pack gets inside, misses the layup. Gertz, the second chance opportunity, no good. Shot on the way, no good. And this one's over. The Bruins win this one away from their home in Greenville to a score of 63-58. What a matchup we've been able to see here. This victory was catapulted by the 11-0 run they had midway through the second half.
Yeah, the Bruins just answered better in the second half than our Eagles did. Had a little bit better of an offensive game. The Eagles went on a 3 or 4 minute drought offensively. Were not able to score on that last possession right there. Caden Pack was able to drive middle but not able to finish at the rim. Liam Gertz had a nice follow-up that did not go in as well. And in those situations right there, toward the end of the game when you're down by 4 or 5 points, I think you just have to go a little bit quicker. I think we burned a little bit too much clock there to end the game. But great fight by both teams, great fight by our Eagles. Great job to the Bruins. Congratulations to them for the victory. If you're the Eagles, you just have to get prepared and get ready to go into regional play. This is a tough game for our team. Obviously, we've got a young squad, and it's a good learning game for our team, win or to lose.
Another game, Elijah Couples comes over this way. What a second half he had. He finishes with 13 points and 3 very big contested baskets he had towards the conclusion of the second half.
He played great in the second half, struggled offensively in the first half, but really responded and was able to give the Bruins a nice spark there in the second half.
Another page in the chapter of the PCC versus the Bob Jones Bruins challenge, rivalry, whatever you want to call it. It's obviously a big matchup, and honestly, don't be surprised if they face against each other in the future goings of the regional tournament.
These two teams will definitely be back. I'm sure that both teams will improve. It really just comes down to what team improves more. Got to work on some areas. If you're the Eagles, obviously, if you're the Bruins, some things to clean up as well. Both teams will be back. A great day here in the Nest. Our women's team was able to get the victory. Our men's team came up a little bit short, but great fight here. Just move on. Move on.
Sir.
Next game, come back prepared and excited to see what the future is for this Eagles team.
Phenomenal game between both programs. We will see you guys in 2 weeks for senior night, but until then, AJ, thank you so much for joining me for one of the highly most anticipated matchups in the Panhandle.
It's been a great day. Thank you for allowing me to work alongside of you, and obviously we wish we could have got the win today for our Eagles, but great fight by both teams. Looking forward to the future, Al.
The future is bright for both of these programs. Don't be surprised if they face each other in the later goings of the season, especially during the South Region portion of the regional championship. Thank you so much, fans at home, for joining us. We will see you next time in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. This is Albert Chapman and AJ Ward signing off.